Hey playa, have you ever wondered what the future holds for you? When you graduate school, are you going to go to college, start a job, or travel the world? What's the right thing for you to do? Well, in this video, I'm going to pose 3 questions for you to ask yourself so that you can figure out your path in life. Each and every single person in this world is motivated by different things. For example, some people are driven by money. They want 6 houses, 10 cars, 5 yachts, and a tiger. But there comes a time where you realize that even with all the money you have and all the things you buy, you won't be able to use everything. Some people live for fame. They want everyone to respect their name, to love them, and to just worship them unconditionally. And the major problem with that is, can you name one famous person that isn't under the microscope of the media and isn't having everything they do scrutinized to a T? I guess you could say there are a million things that we want to accomplish, but some of us are just going to settle for slaving away at a job that we don't really like or working towards a degree that we don't really care about. What I would suggest, though, is asking yourself these 3 questions, because I think if you can map these 3 questions out for yourself, you will find your path to success. The first question I think you should ask is, who do I want to help in this world? I think this is the most important question to ask yourself because it allows you to take the focus off of yourself and to recognize that there are other people out there in this world that are struggling and that can use the help. With me, for example, I've decided I want to help teens learn the skills of compassion and confidence so that they can learn to be their best self. Knowing that this is something that I struggled with growing up and seeing so many teens struggle with it too makes me realize that this is a problem that I want to solve. In recognizing the needs of others, you begin to see what the problems are out there and what you can solve. For example, are people in need of clean water? Are they looking for someone to give them advice? Are they trying to understand new technology, or are they just looking for a hero to look up to? The second question to ask yourself is, what skills do you have right now that will allow you to help? As you get older, you're going to develop new ideas, thoughts, and qualities that will push all those skills to the surface. For example, one skill that I feel I have is the ability to learn things and then craft it in a way for other people to easily understand them, which is exactly what I'm trying to do here for teens on YouTube. Start to really take notice of the things that you may be good at, whether it's writing or speaking or making people laugh, programming, whatever it is. Start to really craft those skills and align it to who you want to help, and you're going to start to find your path. And the third question to ask yourself is, how soon can I start doing it? Now, this is the question that stumps a lot of people because starting something is incredibly hard. We tend to think that we're not smart enough, good enough, or qualified enough to do the things that we're passionate about, but that couldn't be farther from the truth. Once I knew that I wanted to help teens learn how to be their best self, I didn't allow the fact that I didn't have good equipment to hold me back. I decided I'm going to start a YouTube channel anyway and start making videos. And trust me on this, the beginning videos sucked. They weren't good, they didn't have real substance, and it took me a long time to really come into my voice and to know the message that I wanted to get across. And that's something you're only going to learn by putting it into practice. Trying and failing and learning. Trying and failing and learning. Trying and failing and learning. The reality is there is no cost attached to deciding who you want to help, figuring out your skills and how you can help them, and deciding to start today. So don't make up excuses for yourself or allow yourself to be misguided and led on a path towards something you really don't care about at the end of the day. But what do you think though? What's your plan for the future? Answer the 3 questions in the comments section below and we'll talk about it. If you're new to the channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button below. I put out a new video every Tuesday where I share tips and ideas teaching you how to be your best self. If you found this video helpful and you want to support the channel, donate over on Patreon. Every single donation helps me make more videos to teach more teens how to develop confidence and compassion in their daily lives. Mr. Rogers once said, "The sages throughout the years talked essentially about the same thing. You don't set out to be famous. What you do set out to be is helpful. If the other one comes along with it, that's okay, but it's not what you set out to do." As always, guys, love and peace.